WhatsApp and getting on Discord.
Oh yeah.
So I'll see you on Discord.
Okay.
You got me?
One second. Can you hear me? Yeah, now I've got you on my bud now. I see 3 flowers, that means that's still active, that chat box you sent me. Is that correct? Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just confirming that I was ascertaining the correct information. Well, actually, you just reminded me I need to make sure it's focused. So that was no on the tunes. Yeah, it was just, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Don't worry about it. Wonder if our friend from today will show up again. Shimpyo. Wondering what is that? Is that Korean? Shimpyo. So then how do I get to the point that I can have subscribers? How does that work? Oh, so it's all of those metrics that you've been reading off to me. Nice. What about a dancing fish? You just took it up to so the motor gets activated automatically. Something like that. Yeah, the classic redneck thing. Well, I was just thinking like that classic gift, you know, like the rednecks would have, the dancing fish. Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Right. Are we still alone? Shimpios. Am I saying your name right? Nice. Like the rapper. Hey, give me a heads up. Am I pronouncing your name right? Shimpios? I'm just reading your name. Shimpios? Shimpios. 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 I can't come up with any other variations. It don't matter. It don't matter. Like your attitude. Coming from a guy who's had his name mispronounced many times. Although I'm sure that's not your real name, but yeah. I think the funniest story about that is I was in high school and I was a wrestler. And I'm big now, but my freshman year I weighed 119 pounds. And I was 5'4". And the announcer came on asking for Bear Cameron on mat 3. And I walked over there looking like anything but a bear. Dude, you're very observant. Yeah, I did a little bit because I wanted to dry before we came on tonight. So I did a little bit of put a little bit of acrylic on here before I came back in and started doing what we're doing now. Yeah, just pencils are. I'm not making it. Falling apart. Actually, let's try out our new little toy here. Does it got me? No, it doesn't. There we go. Yeah, it's turning itself up. It doesn't do anything, it just toggles them. Oh, now it's tracking me. Okay, I don't know what it did different. Alright. I tried that and it didn't work, but now it is working. I don't know why. It doesn't change. You like the camera? It's cool, right? Look at it. Woo! Is it gonna follow me? There we go. Had to think about it. Meow now. Dim lasers. So like when I step back and I just want to talk smack, bam. And then I get in here and take care of business, bam. All good in the hood, right? All good in the hood, right? There you go. I just turned myself on so I can see what I look like. Chinese art, I say yes. It's Chinese art. It's at the Nelson Atkins Museum in Kansas City. It's from China. You might notice, Shippios, that I'm randomly talking to a voice that you can't hear. It's the voice in my head, and I am in fact insane. But this voice actually does have a body. And it's someone that's assisting me with, well, I say assisting, has architected this, what you're looking at. If you call architecting assisting, then yes. Sure. Well, the illusion is that it would be part of the canon, though. So it should actually do that. In theory, it's from the canon, yeah, so it should be broken. Hello, Honest Gamer 101. This is definitely a generic character, not specifically Clint, but after I got going into it, I'm like, it's looking a little bit like Clint. But no, not intended to be Clint. Generic. I'm not necessarily like even saying it's a cowboy, but I definitely like hearing people's feedback because, like, even my kids, I said, hey, what do you think this guy's job is? And they're like, cowboy. So I think just that little hat indication is all it takes to communicate that. So, oh, is that the title? Oh, well, yeah, okay. It's Cowboy. I just realized. So yeah, that would pretty much be why you think that. Dennis Quaid. Nice. Or it could be Randy Quaid. If you know who that is. This is actually his big brother, but he always plays like oddball characters, like Cousin Eddie in Christmas Vacation. Cheerful. Yes, you are aware of his work, I take it. Always a winner for a Halloween costume. John Candy. Give you some scale. That's my hand. Although I have a big hand. It is 21 by 28 inches. If you're in the United States, I don't know how many centimeters that is. If you're in the civilized world. Centimeters, is that what you're saying? Centimeters is 38 by 68. Super cool. Oh, so you're saying you're working on a painting that's 38 by 68? That is big. Inches. The biggest I've done is, what's that big one, Chad? 42. I left the door open, man. It's ruined the ambiance. 42 wide by 60 tall is the biggest I've done, which, yeah, pretty similar to what you're doing now. To be honest. I don't know about that. If there was a dishonest way to do it, I might. But I don't think there is. Unless you're trying to get me on another diatribe about AI, yeah. Nice. Movies and cartoons from the 80s and 90s. Alright, so you're a movie guy. What's your go-to drug for 80s movie? Nostalgia. Actually, after last night's stream, I put down a little Die Hard, original Die Hard. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Wow. Where's your hand? Between two pillows. Nice. Yeah, nice. Dude, it's been freaking 3 decades since I've seen that movie, seriously. Every Thanksgiving. Yeah. Well, if your family's over and you've got anything like I do, you need the escapism. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah, I do. I'm kind of all over the place. I've got a theme going right now, Drawn to the Light, and it's much more about like empowerment, survival, finding that inner light, and that sort of thing. And for whatever reason, this guy really just popped in my head and resonated with me to do like. I could only talk about what it means to me, but I feel like this guy's older, and but I don't feel like he's in any way diminished. He's still strong, and he's obviously got some kind of task ahead of him, some kind of daunting thing, and he's not backing down. So he's like badass old man instead of withered, tired old man. And I think that on the Jungian level, that could be anybody, right? Like you don't have to be old to have an old interior archetype. Something on the inside. So I would hope that this could resonate with anybody. Yeah, exactly. He's on the last chapter, or whatever. The last chapter actually infers him in. No, he's made it through a lot of it. And oh, dude. All right. Well, good to see you, Shimpios. Thank you for coming in again. Come hang out. I'll be here as much as I can. Yeah. That line from Unforgiven, I've killed about everything that walks, crawls, and slithers, little Bill, and now I'm here to kill you. Yeah. This guy's gonna whoop some ass. Somebody give him some water. Yeah. That was disturbing as hell, to say the least. Yeah, what is the motorized camera doing? When I get down here, does it follow me? Does it look stupid? Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, I think my favorite line from Unforgiven is "We all got it coming, kid." Nice. Thank you. I have heard that a bit. Not in a while. I've worked on a fair number of movie sets, and I have been asked that before. Actually, who's the guy? Shit. Liv. He's actually more my size. What's his name? Liev Schreiber. I've heard that one. Nice. Thank you, Soccer Kid, for following. It actually means a lot to me because I'm new to this whole world. So, like, you guys showing up and being like, I want to watch what you're doing or I'm interested is, like, awesome. I'm also kind of losing a bet because of it. So, thank you for making me lose a bet. Dude, I got screwed by YouTube. Like, maliciously. They keep deleting my channel. Saying it's for uploading banned stuff, and I'm like, I've uploaded 0 movies, and it's still banning me. And their support is not awesome. Yeah. It's part of the reason we don't have music on right now. I'm trying to figure out how we want to handle that copyright issue. Let's see, is the camera gonna follow me over here while I take a booze break? Yes, it is. Booze break. Yeah, I like Holst. He's a composer from 100 years ago. He's kind of like the granddaddy that inspired like John Williams and people like that. If you're a movie guy, you probably know who John Williams is. So he's like the inspiration. But all his stuff is out of copyright. So I do dig on him. So he might end up being our man to some extent. And then there's all that stuff on the Streamlabs and whatever, various sources. For copyright free. Now, a lot of it sounds like cool versions of elevator music sometimes. Yeah. Queasy, can you put the Instagram link in there? Send me a follow on Instagram and I'll find you quicker that way. Yeah. And then I can find you. It's just Bow in the Dark though on all the platforms, whether it's Instagram or YouTube or whatever. I can check out your work. Or if you want to put yours in the chat. What's the craziest thing I saw on set? Spike Jonze. He's that kind of fallen out of like fame, but back about, Jesus, it's been a minute. 20 years ago, he was really famous. He did Being John Malkovich and stuff like that, a bunch of music videos. He came up with music videos. He did a bunch of skateboarding videos. And, oh, nice. Super cool. Nice. That guy's voice was the bomb. And he and his director of photography, Lance, would get on like $250,000 camera equipment, ride it down a goddamn hill at each other and stand there in front of it and just run into each other. Just pummel the shit out of each other with this is the only goddamn camera we had on set. Like, it's not just that it was expensive. If they break the camera, we're not shooting today. I was just like standing there. I'm young at that point. This is 2002, 2-ish. And I'm young, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on in this Hollywood thing, but this is some silly shit. And so then after that, I learned he was the producer and one of the creators of Jackass. So that made sense. Well, dude, I'm literally looking for my wine. It's in this hand. I got a magic trick. Yeah. So that totally made sense when I learned that he was the producer of Jackass. Like, oh yeah. And everybody had this attitude like he was the big artiste of Hollywood at the time. Like, ooh, wow, Spike Jonze, you get to work on a Spike Jonze movie, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, he's a fucking jackass, literally. So self-proclaimed, self-labeled jackass. He was in a couple of the episodes. Anyway, but he was also my favorite director to work with. So like I went to the movie premiere, and I'm standing there next to him talking, standing next to Brad Pitt, Jodie Foster, Nicolas Cage. These guys are all around me, and the director walks up to me and says, "So, how do you feel about your work in the movie?" And I'm like, that's the kind of director you want to work with. Somebody that looks at you and treats you like an artist. It's like, it was probably the best experience I had, because a lot of people want to treat you like shit, right? They want you to be disposable. They don't want to deal with you. They just want you to, do the work and get the hell out and pretend like you don't exist and go act Hollywood somewhere. So I would say that was by far my favorite movie experience, was working with Spike Jonze. So those are the craziest shit I ever saw, like I said. Nice. Dude, I did it again. Walk around looking for my wine. Okay. Yeah, dude, I didn't even drink that much. I've had a stressful day, so I think it's just added up on me. But it's like, that's my first glass of wine, so I don't think I can blame it for much. But as the night goes on, I'll be kicking into some Kansas City whiskey over there. And see what kind of stories I tell. I may be unhappy that they're on Twitch and YouTube after tomorrow. I wake up and say, I said what? I said what to the world? I did what? Nice. Your last name is Eastwood. Well, even if you're not, it's a damn good last name. That's why he picked it in Back to the Future 3. Damn right it is. Goddamn right it is a good name. Dude, I'm totally fighting. Like, part of me wants to get noodly and start doing getting all photoreal, and then part of me's like, no, let's just keep scribbling and see what happens. Oh, nice. Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, Dude, that gave me nightmares, that first one. Like, I was young, real young when the first one came out, and that scared the tard out of me. Like, all of the tard. All of the poopies came out of me because of the first time out on the street. It was very scary. Oh, Exorcist. Yeah, I was a little too. I think it came out in my lifetime, but I definitely didn't see it in theaters. Watched it on DVD now, obviously, and it's one of my favorites. A little disturbing. And I definitely think some of the sexual aspects of that would. The anti-religious stuff definitely could make it into a movie today, but there were some questionable things that little girl did in that room that I think would not make it into a movie today. Yeah, Spider Walk was the bomb. I mean, like, yeah, obviously all of the, that circa 10, 15 years ago trend, the Ring and all that was like, yeah, didn't just kind of get its inspiration from The Exorcist. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep scribbling for a while, rather than, as my art teacher used to say, getting noodly. Yeah. So I just set up my movie theater in the other room. We might actually do a stream in there at some point, and you'll get to see it. And it's badass. It's badass. And so, like, when I'm done streaming at the end of the night, I go in there and I just sit and watch an enormous goddamn movie and have a drink. It projects, I didn't measure. I'm going to go with about 16 foot wide, probably. I guess. I didn't measure. I could project bigger, but that was just seemed like the good compromise, right? With the size of the room. And it's a big ass room. The room is, what did I measure it at? It's 19 one dimension and 20 something. I forgot. 20 something the other way. You have one in your living room? Yeah. Would you go like an Epson or Christie? What are you shooting? What you shooting at? Yeah. Gotta get all the K's. But I'll say, we became a streaming culture. Epson, nice, that's what mine is. We became the streaming culture, and you know what? Like, 4K streaming is for shit. Like, sure, you can get there. You can get your Google Fiber, 8 gigabit, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, Blu-ray is going to look better most of the time. Yeah. So, like, I was watching DVDs on mine, and I'm like, you know what? I think the DVD looks better than this 4K Amazon stream. So I've been enjoying my DVDs, which I had in a box for freaking years. Obviously, like, we were a couple of zealots and we wanted to have a fist fight over it. We'd be talking about Laserdisc and shit like that. But I'm just talking about casual viewing, Sit down and watch a movie at the end of the night and enjoy it. And sit there counting pixels all goddamn night. Sure. So, host camera 101, what do you think of the camera and the way it moves? What's your opinion? Versus right now it's stationary, so I can flop about and it's gonna not move, versus the AI motorized one that was on that. Do you have an opinion? Do you think when it's less blurry? That makes sense. I just bought it today. I haven't even seen the stuff coming out of it. What format are you looking at on? Are you on phone? Or are you on Desktop. 4K motion. You're on mobile, yeah, so you're gonna have a different experience. Nice! Now I want to see that shit. Living large on the big projector. It's awesome. Dude, do it. Just for me. I just want to hear your feedback. Like, what do you think? Be like, God damn Godzilla. Come in there with my Godzilla footies stomping. It's awesome. Call me Goddamn Zilla. Nice. Please do. Dude, I just spent the last year plus in Tokyo working. And, yeah, you want to feel like goddamn Zilla. Go to the home of Godzilla as a big old gaijin. Felt like I was living inside an airplane bathroom. Like it was just all of the silly. I'm about the size of Cousin Eddie. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think Randy is, I think he is my height, pretty much exactly. I think he's 6'4", I'm 6'4", I think. Ballpark. But I don't have his rockin' ass leopard bikini banana hammock. I don't have that. So my quest in life is not over. I need a side quest. Leopard banana hammock. If I was really popular on Twitch, I'm sure if I said that, somebody would mail me one. Ask me to wear it in the stream. Luckily, I'm not that popular. Of course, this is like our third stream, so just we're fledgling. I accidentally, so not even being, just living in LA, not in the movie industry, I one night like was in shit, what is it? It's Franca Musso's, I think, famous steakhouse there in LA. And I'm coming out of the bathroom and just like, this guy barges into me and like he's got this bulldog, huge head and a mullet. And he wasn't huge, he wasn't as tall as me, but his head was enormous. And I'm like, this shit was that? He's drunk as shit. He's just stumbled. He wasn't being rude per se. He was just drunk. And I looked closer, and it was Roddy Piper. I'm like, oh shit! Look at that. I think that's the only wrestler I've met. I did run into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not wrestler, just different sport. Yeah, it's too bad that he did. I'm sure you saw him on Always Sunny in Philadelphia, right? I've run into those guys, those actors on Always Sunny in Philadelphia many times. Just again, not even being in Hollywood, nice Batista. I would love to run into Batista because I just want to know how big he is. Like, all right, is he my size or is he like that much bigger? Like, I'd love to see understand Batista's scale. Nice. Felt a connection with his hugeness. Nice. Are you putting me on the projector? Make my day. I need my day made. Nice. Let's do some thinking. Do some big boy thinking here. Where am I going to go with this thing? Nice. Awesome. Can you post pictures in chat? Probably not. Pencil's a nub. I'm going back to tracking. So you can watch me sharpen my pencil. Maybe. See, you went back off again. See, you don't like, I wanted that to be in frame when I hit the button. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it have to be in frame when I hit the button. Oh, nice. We got here. Let's see what you did. Nice! Dude, that's awesome! That is funny. I wish there was some form of scale reference. A little bit, yeah. A little bit of scale. Oh, you know, I could see a little bit of lighting and get a scale reference. It's freaking funny, man. How's the drawing look that big? Okay. Looks insanely incredible. Nice. Thanks, man. That made my night. That's fucking funny. The thing tracking me? Oh yeah, and you're watching me sharpen my pencil. Man's gotta have a sharp pencil. Alright then. Yeah, you can see the details. That's freaking cool, man. Thank you. Oh, wow. All right, now. Oh, yeah, you got your Mr. Kruger there. Very cool. Were you working in acrylic there? Cool. Is that the big one you were talking about? Some colors is rough. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you just kind of got to come up with what comes comfortable for you. Like right now I'm working black and white, so I got nothing to stand on as far as showing you anything right now. Here's a piece I'm working on. I'll just give you a quick little glimpse. But this is just like an underpainting. I'm just starting. Let's see here. And this is like an underpainting I'm starting where I'm thinking about my color map before I really start getting noodly. So I've kind of got like dark earth tones for the flesh, but that's like an underpainting approach. You know what I mean? And I'm going to come back and come in with light on top of lighter colors. Try to emulate lighting. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you. I think probably next week I'll probably have that up, like on the stream and be working on it. I kind of took a pause from it because I literally wanted to think about the colors, like what do I want to do with those colors. But I mean, my feedback / suggestion would be get in there and get dirty and make the colors on your canvas, I mean, there's a danger there. You could make mud real quick. So if you limit your palette on your, in your pre-mixing, if you limit your palette and then you just kind of go in without fear, start throwing it in there and see what happens. You have to, you have to be willing to fuck up. If you are more comfortable with lights and darks, there you could do washes of color. You could do like what I'm doing right now. You could go in and finish, get your basic illumination done first, and then go back and wash in your color. Become like multiply layers in Photoshop at that point. You do that with a gouache or whatever. I think there's a good golden product for that. I can't think of the name of it. It's good for washing in. I think is it called liquid acrylics or something? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I've been in my area. I've been really impressed with Blick. I wasn't expecting to be. You know, I'm kind of elitist. Went to art school in New York, and you know, whatever. And I've been pretty happy with just my local Blicks for its quality and product and price point. Nice. Yeah. You got to deal with the logistics of your car. Or put it on the roof and like it's a kite. Oh yeah, you working on a Deadpool Wolverine? All right. Give me a look-see, man. Teasy. Don't be all teasy. Nice. Back to the Future. It's cool. Great Scott. Yeah. Cool, man. Trying to think of what your color palette reminds me of. I'm gonna take a look at oh my god, I'm in a senior moment. Nighthawks. Nighthawks is a painting it's been emulated a lot. They always put like Marilyn or whatever in there, Humphrey Bogart, but it's just a coffee shop on the corner of a street. It's kind of fun. It's got like the saturated colors, but it also works in a lot of lighting. Kind of like got Dick Tracy, the movie kind of lighting going on. Yeah. The director of photography on Dick Tracy was the goddamn bomb. That was awesome. Can't think of his name right now. Was it the same guy that did the first Batman? Michael Keaton? You said the Deadpool one? How'd you do that? Here in chat? Link I see. Oh, there it is. Nice. Nice. I haven't seen the movie. I have not. Yeah. Are you using a frame from the movie as reference? Or are you from scratch? What you doing there? Yeah? You like it? I'll check it out. I'm gonna be alone with my kids this weekend. Come with something to do. What do you think they've seen it? Let's see. Little Michael Keaton. Dude, I think you just need to persevere. Oh, I see your Kramer in the background there, by the way. Your Seinfeld Kramer painting. I think you should just bite the bullet and like make yourself get to the next level of completion. You know, I've seen like all the pieces you're posting are like they're all kind of at the same stage, and I think that if I had to guess, maybe down deep you're a little bit afraid to keep going because you're afraid of screwing up, and I think you should just embrace like just embrace it, man. Just go for it. Just be like, just give yourself permission to fuck up, right? I mean, look at me right now. I'm just like, I want to get in there and get noodly. Part of me wants to be like all photo real, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let myself. I'm just gonna keep scribbling and see what happens. Yeah, putting yourself in your discomfort zone is it's kind of a fucking life thing, right? And I'm sick of it. I'm telling you to do it. I'm fucking sick of it. Tired of being in my discomfort zone. I spent a year in goddamn Tokyo. My discomfort zone. Sweet mother of Christ hole. I'm giving you the opposite advice. All right, maybe he knows your personality better than I do. Obviously, maybe he's making the right call. I disagree. I think you should just get in there and get dirty. Let the chips fall where they may. See what happens. But you know, what the fuck do I know? Maybe that's not the best thing for you. I had a good friend of mine when I had a drawing group in Tokyo, and he was just watching me draw. And he's the type of guy that, you know, he likes doing outlines and, you know, defining his piece. Like I think I could kind of see him having stages of drawing. Like right now I'm doing this, and now I'm doing this. And he was watching me work, and he's like, "Dude, you just make a goddamn mess, and then you clean it up. That's how you live your life." And I'm like, "Yeah." Oh shit, that is exactly how I live my life. Make a goddamn mess and then clean it up. And I wouldn't say it's working for me, I'd just say it is me. That's what I'm doing. I don't know that anybody has the option. I mean, it's like, you know, kind of like the Jim Morrison line, nobody here gets out alive. Like, we're gonna make a mess. The shit's gonna get messy. There's no way to avoid it. You know? You want to sit around with unfinished paintings, right? There's a motivational speaker I heard once saying that, you know, when you die, you're gonna meet all of the... What? Yeah, sure, sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, motivational speaker I was watching once, and he said on your deathbed, all of the dreams that came to you in life are going to be there, like personifications of them. They're going to say, we came to you to bring us to life, and you didn't do it. We never lived because of you. You know, it's a motivational speaker, all right? Whatever. Fuck off. But still, I thought that was a pretty good mental metaphor. It's like, just get in there. I think maybe another one, being a movie guy. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Team and T. I'd like to see that. Hell yeah. Movie with Tom Cruise called... It's about a taxi driver, and he's an assassin. What the fuck is the name of that movie? Which one movie Tom Cruise has great hair in? Collateral. Right? And Jamie Foxx has a breakdown, and he's like, where he just finally realizes, you know, nothing's ever going to be perfect, nothing's ever going to work, so fuck it. I'm going to do it anyway. You know, and that's when he fucking kicks Tom Cruise's ass, ironically. The content no longer available. No, it won't let me have it. Your last link is Kapoots. I'll try it again. Maybe it's updated. Nah, it's dead. I got nothing, man. I was looking forward to some TMNT. I gotta play with my emotions, Smokey. Anyway, just the concept that nothing's ever gonna be right. Nothing's ever gonna work. There is no perfect anything. You know, like actually like what I'm doing right now, it's like, Jesus Christ, this is not perfect. And I'm, you know, coming from a film background, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be perfect, blah, 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 blah. And if we waited until it's perfect, we would not ever launch. We would never be online. We would be pontificating forever. And I'm old. I mean, some, older than many. And regardless, old Gary, I ain't got time. Or as what's his nuts said in Predator, ain't got time to bleed. Nice. Little TMNT. That's cool. Do you know Mazzucchelli? No, he doesn't work in color, but nice. Mazzucchelli, he did Batman the very first Batman Year One. But anyway, he did a lot of. He was a guest speaker at my art school. Just one class. He was friends with my teacher. He's really good at the shapes. You know, the blacks and the whites, and coming up with abstractions of the drawing. What is the abstraction? That's kind of what I see in your TMNT. There's you've abstracted shapes with color. And I like it. Another real good one to look at for that is Mr. Hellboy. God damn it, what's his name? Creator of Hellboy. Yeah, that guy. Too much shit in my head. I can't remember anything. Oh yeah, I met Ron Perlman as well. I worked with him briefly. How did you meet him? Oh, Ron Perlman. Yeah, Ron Perlman's the actor. I was trying to think of the artist. But yeah. Mike Mignola. Yes, thank you. Mike Mignola is the artist that came up with Hellboy. So he's really good with his blacks and his whites. And thinking about abstractions. Like just looking at his pages, and it's like, most artists back in the day would consider that a thumbnail, right? It's just, we're getting big black shapes. But he takes it to a real art level of composition. But, that should mean old little Ronnie Pearly. Nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I worked with Ron on a short called Elwood. Team Kane. Yes. That guy, I think he got his bucks and fucked off. He's like, yeah, I'm done now. Oh, really? He's political? I didn't know that. More to the Mr. Kane than meets the eye. Adam West. Wow. Old school. That's right. Just checking out my son's throwing text down here. Okay, cool. Sorry, off there for a second. Yeah, Adam West. Yeah, he was. When I was a kid, it was like, it was bad, right? Adam West. Nice, right? But I think with old age, I can definitely see like, dude, I'm a grown man in this campy ass thing, and I'm gonna have fun with it. I definitely appreciate it more now. The guy who played Robin, can't think of his name, but on the TV show, but he tried to have a visual effects company for a hot minute, and he called it Boy Wonder Studio. Did not do well. Burt Ward, yeah, exactly. Who apparently notoriously had a huge schlong. He was not afraid to talk about it with anybody. It's a little awkward, honestly. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. Good talk. Celebrities' grades. If that number might be close to zero. Can't think of any. I think I've met too many live celebrities to actually like them. Enough that I won't want to see their grave. Nice. I haven't seen John Wayne's. I would definitely not, if I was driving through, would not be adverse to stopping by and seeing it though. Duke definitely made his mark. He was important. Like him or not, he was important. Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. Nice. Nice. That's awesome, man. You tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. Just some fucking neophyte out in the ether drawing pictures of old dudes. That's who's on my projector, brother. I appreciate that. I just started doing this like pretty much this week. So, like meeting cool people, especially with similar interests, is like, all right, I can do this. All right, there's real people out here. That's the idea. I'm gonna keep doing it until somebody makes me stop. Dude, Twitch tried to make me stop. They got pissed off at me. So the first night I did, can you see this naked lady here in the back? I drew that the first night, and we got an email saying that we had sexual content, and we had to have sexual content on our labels. And I'm like, at first I got morally offended. I'm like, this is art, and you need to eat poopies, right? But then I'm like, okay, no human actually made this judgment call. I'm sure it was just the computer vision system that, recognized us as a naked woman and sent me an automated email. But at first I was like, I was about to go like all Braveheart, go storm the castle and some ass. And I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, exactly. It's like, really? That's charcoal on paper, right? I'm pretty sure that at least the charcoal is over 18 years old. Like, what are we talking about right now? It's ridiculous. So when I do that drawing, Twitch sent me that email, like immediately after streaming. So that's why I know it was AI. Like no human was involved because it was too soon. But like next week when I work on that painting of my wife, we're gonna put sexual content on the squeezle, or they'll, give us a bunch of shit, send us to hell, send us to like Twitch purgatory. Yeah, well, so funny you say that. That is kind of what we're thinking about doing. Is actually hooking up a live drawing group. So something like this, but with like a model in the background, and we'll see how we deal with that. Maybe we actually like put her in like flesh, sheer G-string with like those sticker nipple pedals that they put on the women wear, so they can wear dresses without a bra, and not show their nips. So maybe with just that, and that would just basically so that the algorithm wouldn't see nipples and flag us. I don't know. What's your idea? Nice. like holding a sign that says censored. Well, I still want to study the form, so I want the form as natural as possible. So that's why I was like, the nipple pedals actually work because they don't obstruct the form. Your idea is funny as shit. I like it. But like the idea would try to make this like serious figurative study. So, trying not to disturb the form, right? And I mean, I totally get where they're coming from. They get all these titty streamers and, you know, porno thingalings happening all over the place, and everybody trying to be sneaky to try to get likes and whatnot. It's like, I get where they're coming from. They don't want it, but we just got to figure out how to differentiate ourselves and be seen as an art channel, not a sensationalist, you know, give me views. We'll give you boobies for views kind of. Yeah, exactly. The hot tub thing-a-ling. Yeah, exactly. It's like totally like, you know, they're all breaking the rules. It's all semantics. So anyway, yeah, it was funny you said you're not, you know, it's not like you had a new model. I'm like, yeah, but that's the intention. I might like to figure it out. Got to get some new cameras. Got to get a model who's badass, right? So I got to do a little research and find a good model, and who will work with me, you know, and is into it. So told her, but you know, kind of in it to win it. Like, I kind of want this to work. Like, I don't want to do this. And I don't live in LA anymore. I really want to do that shit. I don't want to live in Tokyo. Just want to make art. Talk to cool people. Do some cool shit. I am done with corporate life. Learned that. Completely learned that. Where am I? I'm gonna assess my situation here. What do I want to accomplish? Actually, dude, you might appreciate my process here for the canvas. If you're still there, Honest Gamer 101. This is not a canvas. This is Archer's cold press paper. And I've stretched it over birch. So this is 1/4 inch thick birch with super light. I made a 1x2 frame for it, so it's super rigid, super flat, and then I stretched the archers over it, just like it was canvas. And you spray adhesive on it to apply it. And the reason I did that is because I fucking hate canvas. I hate that grid pattern. It gives scale no matter what. Like, you're always aware of how big the painting is, and you're always aware that it is a painting, and it feels like this screen door keeping you from getting the painting. I hate the grid from canvas. I also hate gesso. It's all this acrylic rubbery thing, and I hate it. Oh, dude, I've totally been talking to you. Where did I lose you? I was just talking about this process that I use for the painting for the canvas. So this is a canvas. This is Archer's cold pressed paper, and it's stretched over birch, 1/4 inch birch. I've got a 1x2 frame I made here that makes it super rigid and flat. So it's completely, there's no, like, if you just put it on birch, it's going to have an arch to it. So it's totally flat. And I stretch the Archer's paper across it, but it's 100% cotton. So it's basically cloth made through a paper making process. So it's a lot like canvas in that regard. It's super thick, super stiff. I stretch it across it, and then you spray adhesive to apply it and clamp it down. I'm gonna make a video on this whole process. And the reason I do this is because I hate canvas, I hate the thread, I hate the grid from canvas. I feel like it's, like I just said, it feels like a screen door that keeps you from getting into the painting. It's like, oh look, it's canvas. I hate it. And then when you gesso it, then you get this rubbery texture that doesn't take charcoal well at all. So this process, you're just working on this thick ass mean tooth watercolor paper. You can charcoal it. Then I go in and start throwing acrylic on it. I can throw ink on it. I throw gouache on it. I spray acrylic on it. Go back to charcoal, pastels, pan pastels, any kind of mixed media I want to. Yeah, so this is never gonna warp. This is solid as shit. Like, I couldn't punch it, but I could definitely, this is not going anywhere. I can give this a thorough treating. It's not going anywhere. And then what I also like about it is presentation. It's sitting, because of the frame, it's sitting off the wall. I put the frame in the same width. Sorry, you're over there. The same width that it is tall. So it's at a 45-degree angle, it's just levitating off the wall. So it's cool for presentation. And like, yeah, I can take a beating. I can work it. So some of my stuff, when I don't, before I started this process, it would like get all rumply and couldn't take a beating, right? This thing could take a beating. Way more than even a canvas. And it's not gonna, ripple or any of that shit. So I'm pretty happy with this approach. I'm gonna make a video on it. You can see my step-by-step of how I do it. So there you go, that diatribe. I'm about to. So like I said, we're just getting into this thing. So I've made videos. We've got like a paltry couple on YouTube right now, just getting started. Like, I think our streams so far, which have been like, we're doing this for less than a week or whatever, are up there right now. We've got a short up there from last night's stream, but I'm gonna make some long content, like instructional of how I made this, and definitely different instructionals. I'm gonna explain cross-polarization photography, which takes all the specularity of light off of your paintings. And I'll show you how to do that. I don't know. I mean, we're exploring, we're seeing how it goes and what people like and resonate with. Like, I don't know, some people might like technical stuff, some people might be more artistic. I don't know if we're gonna need two different like channels for that. I've also designed a light. I play games with buddies and pretty much make fun of some guy in Florida. Okay. Okay. Nice. All right. Not sure how to do that. Are you trying to say you post videos of you doing that, or are you just saying this is like your hobby is to make fun of this awesome dude? feel like I'm missing contrast. Ah. What time is it? 11:30. Good God. Yice. Nice. Was it Andy Warhol said everybody's famous for 15 minutes? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Sure. To wrap it up at 11:30, it would give us about 2 hours of streaming for the night. What is tomorrow night? Friday night? You gonna be around tomorrow, Honest Gamer? Actually, we'll probably stream in the afternoon tomorrow. Let's see. Ah, lost your buddy. It's true. Yeah, it's Friday night is usually family night. You're not wrong. Let's probably do that. Fuck that guy. So angry. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I didn't really do what I thought I was gonna do tonight on the painting. I'm not unhappy with what I did. I don't know. Goodfellas. Have I seen Goodfellas? Of course I've seen Goodfellas. Who the hell hasn't seen Goodfellas? Nice, yeah. Is that the, well, there were several bar scenes. Are you talking about the, what am I, a clown here for your amusement? Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Old De Niro gets upset with him. Nice. Go get your shoe shine. I think that's what gets him killed, though. Because they kill that wise guy, but I think that's what gets the retribution. That's why he gets murdered later. Because he murders that guy that talks about the shoe shine. You don't play games, do you? I play Overwatch. I'm kind of a one-hit wonder. Pretty much just play Overwatch. My handle is Doppelgamer. DOPPLEGAMER on Overwatch. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. My wife actually knows Jay. Because Jay went to rehab where she worked in Malibu. Yeah, like 25 years ago or something. So, I don't think you can say she knows him. She hasn't seen him since then, but she did know him. We'll say that. Yeah, I think he was a heroin addict at the time. Cool. Well, it's 11:30 here. I'm in the Midwest now, so I think I'm gonna go make sure my kids are in bed. Call it a night, man. Yeah. But it's been awesome. Hanging, talking, shooting the smack. Check the schedule, and we'll hang out here. Is that cool? West Virginia. Jesus. Oh, Jesus, it was late there. It's like, what, 1 o'clock? 12:30, no, 12:30 there? Good gala! That's cool. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, nice to meet you, man. All right. Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Good talking. Thank you for the input and sharing your work. Yeah, pleasure meeting you. Check the schedule. Let's hang out again. See what's going on. Talk to you later. I had a blast too.